Hello guys, and welcome back to this channel. So one guy posted in a Facebook group I'll be talking to you about shortly and asked, is it just in Vietnam that we have some employers not acting professionally towards some of their teachers or towards their teachers? And one Isaac guy responded that he has been teaching, he has over 17 years of teaching in Asia, and that treatment is not only limited to Vietnam. In this video, I'm going to talk about some tips of how to avoid shady or bad employers here in Vietnam. So if that is of interest to you, I'll be very glad if you stick around and watch this video to the end. Alright guys, so like I mentioned, welcome back. I'm going to give you some tips to follow in order to avoid bad or shady employers here in Vietnam. So about the Facebook group I was talking about, the name is Hanoi English Teachers' Bad Experience Exchange. I know that's quite long, but that's the name of the group. I'm very sure you see someone on the screen. I'll write the name on the screen. So in this group, when you have an interview with a training center or a school, I would advise you post the name of the school or the training center in the group and ask that you're about to interview with this school or this training center or this institution, and then just ask if it is worth it. I am very sure there are some people in the past who have had experiences with such a school, and they'll be able to give you their opinions of the school, and from their opinions I'm very sure you'll be able to decide whether you want to go ahead with the interview or you want to go on with the offer that they've given you. So the first tip, the first thing which I would advise you guys to do is just post in this Facebook group, Hanoi English Teachers' Bad Experience Exchange. If you're in Ho Chi Minh, I think there's a similar group like that too in Ho Chi Minh. You can find the link of the Ho Chi Minh group in the Hanoi group, and I think when you post over there, people will give you their experiences with whatever institution you are planning to sign a contract with or you are planning to have interviews with. So that is the first point. All right, so the second point is I have heard that there are some English training centers or there are some schools, mostly private, they will ask you to pay some amount of money as a security deposit, and then when you finish your contract, they will refund such a money to you. I would advise that if any employer presents you with such a scenario, presents you with such a thing, I would advise you don't go for it, because in the first place, if they give you the contract or the terms and conditions of the work they give you in the contract, and then you read through and then you accept everything, why would they think you will leave and run away if they will also hold their end of the contract? So I think when such an employer or when an employer gives you such an offer, you ask them this question, that why would they think you will leave if you accept to work with them and they also fulfill their end of the contract? So that is something you should watch out for. If any institution, if any school, if any English training center asks you to pay any form of deposit or any security deposit, our advice is just avoid such an English institution or such a school. All right, so the third point and the last point to look out for, obviously not the least point, is to watch out for this. If any employer or if any language center or if any job post fails to name the institution you are likely to work for in their job openings, I think you should be very, very worried about that, because I don't think any well-meaning school will prevent mentioning his or her name from a job post. Or even if the name is avoided, you can ask whoever posted the job privately if they can give you the name of the school before maybe you accept to apply. If they avoid giving you the names, I also advise you avoid such an institution, because if they really have a good name out there, they'll be very proud to put their names in their job posts or even tell you the names of the school before the interview, if they treat their employees very well. So these are the 3 main points I'll ask you to watch out for or to do in order to avoid shady or bad employers here in Vietnam. I hope this video has been very helpful. If it has, I'll be very glad if you subscribe to this channel and then hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload any new content, you'll be notified. Once again, my name is David Wilson, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.